Hi everybody, I'm Seamus.
I'm Josh.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Rootsgone.
Oh my God, we got.
And this happened.
I don't understand what happened.
It sure did. And then we didn't
Well,
play
I'm
the
so
game for
glad
a
we came
while.
back to this show so that I could watch myself die again.
You know, this is a game that's really meant to be played in long binge sessions, where sort of you pass from horrifying part to horrifying part, and you keep the momentum going. This is basically the complete opposite of the ideal gameplay scenario.
I'm sorry, I'm still laughing at the clown with the bug teeth. It's still funny to me, even after weeks and weeks and weeks. It's still funny. I'm sorry, it's just, he's got no lips, and I don't know how he would talk, and it's funny.
Okay, now, Seamus, when you're mentioning that part about a bunch of animals, like, animals don't just, like, do en masse like this. Yeah, this is where it's clear that this is weird. That this is not supposed to be happening.
Let's all stay calm.
Stay calm.
Stuff like this
They're just deer.
irritates me because you know...
Check us out as all.
No, Matt. They're gonna hurt us.
You know.
You know that no matter what you say to her, she's gonna argue with you. It's frustrating.
Look at
Very
that
possibly.
moon.
I do love the cinematography in this game. Like, they set up some nice shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not all of them are nice shots, but...
I like that, you know, you see the animal eyes glowing in some scenes, but not others.
It's okay. Come on.
Like, it's some
I
sort of
love
some
the, like,
shots in
just
others.
random,
So
like,
it's-
hey, do you want to fucking kill this deer?
yeah, there's that too.
Now that we're surrounded, I think I'll try and murder one of these things and see how that goes. Now that
You
we're
practice though.
completely
Might
hedged
just
in.
straight kill Matt immediately? I'm not
It's
sure.
really anxiety-inducing to resist a quick-time attack. And that's
Yeah, it is.
clearly why the game designers put it in there. Not because they think you'd be stupid enough to actually do it, but just because they know that it's going to drive you crazy not to do it, because, like, you think, oh god, no, it's my last chance. Ah, okay, it's fine.
Especially since that was how you died in games in the past. It's like, oh, I missed the QuickTime event and died.
Controls are in this fucking game.
On the radio.
So that's a real interesting and I'd say somewhat innovative use of the QuickTime event. Not just the like, can you react in time, but can you process it and decide whether or not to react in time?
Can you make a decision, a complex decision in time that has sort of a logistical and moral, dimension to it? Do I want to get this person before they have the opportunity to get me?
And that's one of the things I like about this game, is that it sort of thinks about how it applies these mechanics. You know, you've got games like the much maligned example is Medal of Honor a little while ago that like had these dumb, there's a rat and if you don't kill the rat you die QuickTime events. That was very clearly not a very cerebral use of the mechanic.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember Nocturne?
I remember that it existed.
Yeah, that's the extent of my knowledge as well.
I didn't play it.
I've heard the
certainly.
name before, I don't know what it is.
I remember Computer Gaming World panned it pretty severely.
Oh, now I feel bad for bringing it up.
Well, okay, where were you going with Nocturne?
How dare you bring up bad video games, Chris? God!
Well, I wondered how much of Nocturne was in this, given that it's sort of a horror-themed... I mean, I guess Nocturne had a lot more action than this game does.
There we go.
But, the third-person set camera thing in an explicitly horror environment... I mean, obviously Resident Evil sort of probed that before all this stuff, and Alone in the Dark before that, but... I don't know, suddenly I'm getting a weird Nocturne vibe with the flashlight, but... I'm probably the only person here who played that game, so...
Possibly the only person who played that game who wasn't a member of the press.
He's
They got a
leaving the axe
sequel.
down there? Dude, you just put it on your back. You just stick it to your back. and climb the
Yeah,
ladder.
you attach it with the
Just
magic
static
Velcro.
super glue it to your back. That's how you do it.
Every video game character can do that. Why can't you do that, Matt? You loser.
We're almost inside.
I-
It
that
does
actually
hurt
is
though
a nice
because it is a nice touch, and it does hurt though because when you see him put it in the wood, you instantly know you're never getting that axe back.
Right? And it does make me start to think about, okay, how would I get up a ladder with an axe? I mean, I'm sure it could be done, but that sounds really awkward.
When you're climbing a rickety structure in icy conditions during a windstorm, probably the thing you don't want
Yeah.
to do is take up your hand with a sharp object.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. This object can hurt me if I slip and try and catch it, or if it falls and hits me on the way down. Yeah. And your hands are
Yep.
probably half numb because you don't have gloves.
And then you're like, but what if I get up there and there's a fire?
All right, actually,
Yeah.
I would try to stick it down the bottom of my jacket and have the head hook up. I'm not saying they should do this in the video game. That was totally a fair way to take that away from you. But just theorizing about it, I would see how that feels. If you could stick it down the back of your jacket with the head of the axe, you know, hooked over the top of the jacket, and see if you still had mobility. I don't know if that would
Yeah, 'cause
work.
You wouldn't be thinking, does this look stupid or is this hard
Right.
to animate?
Right, exactly. Oh no, look, the handle was clipping through the jacket and this looks terrible. No, you'd be like, can I take this useful tool with me to where I will need it?
So, no power.
Damn it, now we'll never get to make any copies. Shit.
We're gonna fax our help message out to the office.
To the other fax machine on planet Earth.
Gotta be this.
I have to use faxes professionally fairly frequently. Every time, you know, in the past, every time I've had to do business with somebody and discover that they don't have an email address, I've just sort of...
Oh.
And this is like not just some random contractor. This is like a business owner. It's been difficult.
So are you like communicating with monks who live up
Oh,
in the
flare gun.
mountains and
Yo.
haven't done anything in hundreds of years, and that's why they're still using fax machines? Because that's how they did it in the old days?
I think
So
Matt
keep the
should
flare
get the
gun or
flare
give it to
gun,
Matt. Now, don't
because
we have
he
a
just
vision
lost
about
his
this?
main weapon. Yeah,
On one
like
hand-
it showed Matt with the flare gun.
On one hand, he's a screw-up, but on the other hand, she's incredibly selfish. So I'm not sure what the good move is here. She would save herself and leave Matt to die, but Matt would probably stupidly get them both killed. So I don't know. It seems like... Okay, can you throw the flare gun away and not trust either of these Nimrods with it?
Actually, that is an option that pops up. It's sort of...
Give it to
let's
Matt.
give it to Matt.
It's more interesting.
You take this.
There is a combination of things here that leads to him just immediately firing off the flare into the air for no reason. Which we have apparently managed to not do.
Oh, that's good.
Get out of the
Oh,
way,
that-
Matt. What the fuck? Thank you. Why is that even a thing in this game? You know, in the middle of a windstorm and snow, you know, yeah, let's just fire the fucking flare into the air. I'm sure someone will come and help.
I mean, it
Oh,
is
here we go.
exactly the
Fuse
sort of
box.
stupid thing you might do if you weren't thinking about it. Oh, hello, Matt. Did you enjoy the scenic route around this tower?
Yeah.
Hey, power's
Finally, we
back
can
on.
send that fax. All right.
Emily.
Fax somebody a picture of your butt and then go back down the tower.
Send help.
Okay, fire the flare onto the fax machine and then fax the flare.
That way you
doesn't
can
look
send
like
it
a
to several
fax.
people.
Beth.
Hey, we finally got the facts about the other missing person from last year.
Holy shit, man. You guys need to check your faxes more often.
Check your facts. Oh, I can't hear this very well.
Oh, now we're playing Oxenfree.
Is this coming out of your mic?
No, it's not coming out of like the tiny speaker on the DS4.
I've never enjoyed that feature. Like, who has ever actually like felt like that feature has enhanced their gameplay experience?
I like it. It's
It was
like,
kind of cool.
hey, what
with,
if the sound in
The
this
Last
game was
of
coming
Us
out of a...
with having the gun sounds come out of there? I thought that was kind of cool. I mean, like, who cares
like-
about the reloading sound, right?
But now it's coming out of a really shitty tiny speaker instead of the big room speakers that I spent all this money on. It's much better for immersion. Now the gunshots are really small and tinny. And the
It's
dialogue
like watching
is
a
booming.
TV that's 3 inches wide.
Yeah.
Let's not do the stupid thing.
Yeah.
God.
Just, if
Do
you
the
get a choice
smart
between
thing.
the stupid thing and the smart thing, do the smart
My
thing.
name is Emily. Hello?
You're not coming through clearly. Please repeat. Over.
Continue to not do the stupid thing.
We're on Blackwood Mountain by the ski lodge. There's a killer and he's after us. He's already killed one of our friends. Oh God.
I feel like also, like, this choice isn't a, like, okay, what is the better choice in the situation? It's a way of kind of simulating the need to overcome the, like,
Yeah.
you know, your knee-jerk panic response.
What she's been doing. Yeah, this is your chance to, like, correct how she's been behaving.
Although I will say, Emily in this game, she's one of the people who's the most on it once the shit hits the fan. Like, a
Yeah.
lot of other people kind of like are like, well, what do we? She just instantly accepts this new reality where everything's
not
fucked.
until dawn, you say.
Oh! So what? We're in some kind of Until Dawn?
The deer! They're climbing the stairs and ladders!
Shit.
You should have killed that deer.
Cutting the support cables. These deer are pretty smart.
Alright, we hit this point and I'm like, okay, yep, first dead team coming right up.
Don't move. Our weight will keep this tower stable.
Emily!
It's not just me or that quick time event transparently useless. Plus
Pretty
triangle
useless,
to
yeah.
roll out of the way of this breaking window and then immediately fall through it.
I think that's one of those, like, oh, it looks like it might be a quick time event where you could die, but no. The tower is going underground. Looks like the tower is being eaten. Jesus.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I buy this.
What set the tower on fire? I missed that.
The bad electricals being like thrown everywhere by the storm.
You know,
you see sparks
cinematography.
flying and like the wires snapping.
Pyrotechnics department set the thing on fire. Come on, Seamus.
Okay, I was just making sure Matt didn't use the flare gun yet.
Oh boy, this is the moment where you get to decide if Matt is a complete asshole or not.
It's a fucking, like, adventure game thing, like you're, like,
Make
Matt
sure-
is just constantly trying to use the flare gun on everything. Alright, so...
Yeah, this is
we gonna be,
definitely the
we're
right
gonna be-
moment to pick this battle. About fight.
Supportive. Come on. But let her know. You save her, but, you know, let her know that she owes you one.
Okay, you say that, Seamus. You say that. Just watch this how the scene goes.
And let me work this out, okay?
Yeah, you just take all the time you need. Not like
Oh.
I'm going anywhere.
Are we going to continue to be a cool dude?
Yeah, just be cool, dude. Just be cool,
Yeah.
dude.
Alright.
I'm gonna try and get to you and pull you up.
Now, will you please get me off this goddamn tower? Please, 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 Matt, just do something!
Oh, she is not doing herself any favors.
I'm coming.
So
Yay,
like, yeah,
Saber.
basically, I guess it didn't come up this time, but if you,
I don't want to tip it.
I'm pretty sure that if you confront her about, like, her and Mike, then, like, you sort of talk to her like, yeah, you know, but if I'm gonna help you, you know, we gotta be boyfriend, girlfriend, or something like that, or we need to be more open to each other. Like, he does choose this moment to, like, start a conversation about their relationship.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah. That's, you know, that's only one way to play this, of course, but that's when I really started hating Matt.
Yeah.
I might be misremembering how it went down slightly, but then again, I might not be. All I remember is I watched it, I was blown away by how douchebaggy it was. Like, at that point, save the person's life or don't, but never introduce an ultimatum to somebody hanging off a burning tower.
Right? That's never going to help the relationship, regardless of how you get out of this. That's a pro tip for you people out there, you know, doing relationship stuff. Don't make your saving their life contingent on them continuing to date you.
Yep, we're getting dragged. Oh, he remembers he's got the flare gun.
Okay, so now that that's over, let's talk about Matt. Matt is the most killable person in this game, and I don't mean in terms of people you want to kill. I mean, he dies a lot. Like, so that whole sequence of events there,
I don't know, I didn't...
if he doesn't have the flare gun there, he dies, okay? If you agree with Emily about going to the,
Damn it, what is going on?
the outpost there, when you get the flare gun, he will fire it off immediately for no reason, and then die.
What?
Chris, I just want to say.
If Emily keeps it, he dies. Like, fucking,
Josh was your friend.
there are so
Yeah.
many ways
No, I
to
wanna say, I mean,
get
I will say,
him killed there that are just like complete bullshit.
What was I gonna do?
I will say, I'm pretty sure he doesn't get into that situation in the first place if he jumps to safety, but I could be wrong.
Maybe, yeah. If he jumps to safety immediately, I think he doesn't.
Because that's how I saw it originally. Okay, by the way, for posterity, this is when I figured out the upcoming twist. And Seamus, you asked earlier whether these clues we're finding actually mean anything, or whether like they actually have any purpose. Yes, it was because of a clue that happened earlier that was seemingly unrelated, that I just like sort of couldn't stop thinking about, that I put something together at this point, which pays off, I think, probably will pay off tonight.